Today what we're going to do is we're going to go over the Engineering 131 Fall 2021 Project Guidelines and Information if you are going to print out your parts with the 3D Printing Club. Please remember to follow all guidelines exactly or your parts won't get printed out. Alright, important dates. If you don't follow these dates, then you're going to miss important deadlines to get your parts printed and your project completed. So, first thing first, office hours. If you guys need help with your modeling on Fusion 360 or any other CAD software, we are available to help from 6 to 8 p.m. Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Office hours will be held on the 3D Printing Club's Discord. The link to that can be found on our website. And office hours will start October 25th and end November 17th. Once you guys have your models completed, you can submit them for printing starting November 4th at 12 p.m. The final date to submit parts is November 17th at 11:59 p.m. That's a hard cutoff, so if you submit on November 18th, your parts will not get printed out. The final date to pick up any parts is December 3rd at 12 p.m. So if you guys go and you are looking for your printed parts on December 3rd after 12 p.m. and don't see them in our Dropbox, that means you either didn't follow the guidelines or you were late submitting them and they did not get printed out. And this last bullet point here is just the project submission form. So you can use this link to go to the Google form where you can upload all of your parts that you need for your project. Part and modeling guidelines. So to ease the printing process, there are limitations to the parts that you guys can create. All of your parts must be created as an STL file format in millimeters. Now, all parts must be a separate STL file. That means if a team has 5 parts, you have to submit 5 separate STL files, one for each part. And again, if you do not submit them in the STL file format, or millimeter units, they will be rejected. Please note that there are online resources where you guys can go and you can download pre-made files and try to pass them off as your own. We do check that you do this and we will not print them out, so don't do it. It's not that hard to create your own models. It's suggested that you guys try to attend office hours to receive feedback on your designs and exporting files before the final submission deadline. So if you're confused on how to export your parts in the correct units and file format, please come to our office hours and get that help you need. So right here is kind of a summary of all of your part guidelines. Every part you make must be named in this naming convention. So it'll be engineering 131 underscore team number underscore section number underscore part number. So for instance, if team 2 had 5 parts, their second part would be named engineering 131, team 2, section 20, and then part 2, right? Whatever your section number, your team number, or part number you're on, that's how you're going to name it. Again, the units is millimeters, file type, STL, and your max build volume is 127 by 127 by 127 millimeters, or a 5 by 5 by 5 inch cube. All of your parts must fit within this max build volume, not just one part. So let's say you have a box and you have a lid. The box and the lid must fit within this 127 by 127 by 127 millimeter volume. The minimum thickness you can have is 2.5 millimeters. That means if you have a box, the wall thickness of that box, the minimum it can be is 2.5 mil. Then a minimum diameter of a 5 millimeters. So if you have a cylinder, the minimum diameter it can be is 5 millimeters. And then your smallest part size is 30 by 30 by 30 millimeters. And that's a little bit over an inch. Once your parts have been printed out, you can find them on Armstrong first floor across the stairs that lead down to Amelia's Cafe. That's where 3D Printing Club's Dropbox is located, and you can see that in this picture here. Again, if you don't see your parts there, go ahead and shoot us an email, come to our office hours, and we can tell you what's up. When modeling your parts, we recommend that you use Autodesk Fusion 360 or SolidWorks. If you use any other programs such as CATIA or NX, we can also help you with that, but the easiest and free option is Autodesk Fusion 360, and you can see we have links here to help you out. So we have a beginner's info and we have a download link to download it. It's free for all students. When you download it, you must create an Autodesk account and sign in, and that's using the second link above. That'll allow you to download the free educational version. Again, please see all the submission deadlines listed above. The club is operating remotely this semester, so everything will be done online, and you'll be able to pick up parts up at our drop box on the first floor. Use this form listed here and above to go ahead and submit your parts. And if you have any questions, you can come to our office hours or you can email us. And even sometimes our website will answer the question for you. So I hope that was really helpful for all of you guys. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out and we will get back to you.